guys, I'm back. Today I'm going to read 2 Samuel 5 to 11, Proverbs 14, and Psalm 143. Let's see start. And all the tribes of Israel came to them at Hebron and said, Behold, we are your bone and flesh. In times past, when Saul was king over us, it was you who led and brought on Israel. And the Lord said to you, You shall be shepherd over my people Israel. You shall be prince over Israel. So all the elders of Israel came to the king at Hebron. And King David made a covenant with them at Hebron before the Lord. And they anointed David king over Israel. David was 30 years old when he began to reign. He reigned 40 years. And at Hebron he reigned over Judah 7 years and 6 months. And at Jerusalem he reigned over Israel in Judah 33 years. And the king's men went to Jerusalem against the Jebusites. The inhabitants of Allah, he said to David, You will not come in here. The blind and the lame will ward you off, thinking, David cannot come in here. Nevertheless, David took up the stronghold of Zion, that is the city of David. And they said on that day, Whoever would strike the Jebusites, let him get up the water shaft to attack the lame and blind. They were hated by David's soul. Therefore, when he said, The blind and the lame shall not come into the house. And David said, David lived in the stronghold and called it the city of David. And David built the city all around the middle inward. And David became greater and greater. And the Lord, the God of hosts, was with him. And here came Tyre. Sent messengers to and sent trees and those carpenters and masons who built David's house. And David knew that the Lord had established him king of Israel. He had exalted his kingdom for the sake of his people Israel. And David took more concubines and wives from Jerusalem. After he came from Hebron, more sons and daughters and were born to him. And these are the names of those who were born to him in Jerusalem: Shammua, Shobab, Nathan, Solomon, Ibhar, Elisha, Nepheg, Japhia, Elishama, Elida, and Eliphalet. And the Philistines heard that David had been anointed king over Israel. All the Philistines went up in search of David. And David heard of it and went down to the stronghold. The Philistines had come and spread out in the valley of Rephaim. And David inquired of the Lord, Shall I go up against the Philistines? Will you give them into my hand? And the Lord said to David, Go, for I'll suddenly give the Philistines into your hand. And David came to Baal-perazim, and David defeated them there. And he said, The Lord has broken through my enemies before me like a breaking fire. Therefore the name of that place was called Baal-perazim. And the Philistines left their idols there, and David's men carried them away. And the Philistines came up yet against her in the valley of Rephaim. And David inquired of the Lord. He said, You shall not go up. And you shall not go. Go around to the river and come against them opposite the balsam tree. And you hear the sound of marching in the tops of the balsam trees, so remind yourself. But then the Lord is gone out before you. For I found the army of the Philistines. And David said, The Lord commanded. He struck down the Philistines from Geba to Gaza. And David again gathered all the chosen men of Israel, 8,000. And David arose and with all the people who were with him went and bound Judah to bring up from there the ark of God. It is called by the name of the Lord of hosts, who sits on the throne of the cherubim. And he carried the ark of God upon a new cart and brought it out of the house of Abinadab, which was on the hill. And Uzzah and Ahijah, the sons of Abinadab, were driving the new cart with the ark of God. And Ahijah went before the ark. And David and all the house of Israel were celebrating before the Lord, with songs and lyres and harps and tambourines and castanets and cymbals. And they came to a threshing floor of Makkah, and Uzzah put out his hand to the ark of God and took hold of it, and the oxen stumbled, and the anger of the Lord came against Uzzah, and God struck him down, and billows were there. He died there beside the ark of God, and David was angry because the Lord had broken out against Uzzah. The place is called Perez Uzzah to this day. And the Lord was afraid of the Lord that day, and he said, How can the ark of the Lord come to me? And David was not willing to take the ark of the Lord into see it. David took aside to the house of Obed-Edom the Gittite, and the ark of the Lord remained in the house of Obed-Edom the Gittite 3 months. And the Lord blessed Obed-Edom and all the household. And he was told King David, The Lord has blessed the house of Obed-Edom and all that belonged to him, because the ark of God. So David went out and brought up the ark of God from the house of Obed-Edom to see it. David was rejoicing. And those who brought the ark of the Lord had gone 6 steps. He sacrificed an ox and a fattened animal. And David danced before the Lord with all his might. And David was wearing a linen ephod. So David and all the house of Israel brought up the ark of the Lord with the shouting and with the sound of the horn. As the ark of the Lord came into the sea, David might the children of Jerusalem looked out the window and saw King David leading the dungeon full of. And she despised him in her heart. And they brought the ark of the Lord and set his place inside the tent that David had pitched for. David offered his offerings before the Lord. And David among all the whole multitude of the earth of Israel, both men and women, and a cake of bread, a portion of meat, a cake of raisins each one, and all the people departed, each to his own house. And And David returned to bless his house, but when I told the Lord, Saul came out to meet them and said, How the king of Israel on himself today, uncovering himself before the eyes of his servants, female servants, as one of the vulgar fellow shamelessly uncovers himself. And David said to Michal, It was before the Lord, who shows me above your father and above all his house, to appoint me as prince over his other people of the law. Then I'll celebrate before the Lord, but I'll make myself yet more contemptible than this. I'll be abased in your eyes, but by the female servants of him is speaking. And them I shall be held in honor. But my elder daughter had no child to the day of her death. And the king left in his hand, and the Lord had given him mass and all surrounding enemies. The king said to Nathan the prophet, See, now I dwell in the house of Sarah. And the ark of God dwells in it. And Nathan said to me, Go, do all that is in your heart, the Lord is with you. And that same night the word of the Lord came to Nathan, Go and tell my servant David, thus saith the Lord, that he built me house to dwell. I have not lived in a house since the day I brought the Hebrew Israel from Egypt to this day, but I have been moving about in the tent for my dwelling. In all places where I have moved with all people of Israel, did I speak a word within the judges of Israel, and my command to shift my people Israel. Saying, Why have you not built my house to Sarah? Now therefore, thus you shall say to my son David, Thus says the Lord, I shall take you from the pasture and from following the sheep. You should be a prince over my people Israel. I have been with you wherever you went. I have cut off all your enemies from before you, and I'll make for you a great name, like the name of the great ones of the earth. And I'll appoint a place for my people Israel, I will plant them, so that they may dwell in their place, their own place will be disturbed no more. And violence shall afflict them no more as formerly. From the time that I appointed judges over my people Israel, and I'll give you rest from all your enemies, and moreover, the Lord declares to you, and the Lord will make your house, and your days are fulfilled, and you lie down with your fathers, I'll raise up your offspring after you, who shall come for your body, and I'll establish the kingdom, and I'll shall bear a house for you, and I'll establish the throne of his kingdom forever. And I will be to him a father, and he shall be to me a son, when he commits iniquity, and I'll discipline him with the rod of men, and stripes his sons of men, and establish love will not depart from him, and is taken from the soul, and whom I put away from before you. And your house and your kingdom shall be made, it shall forever before me. And the throne shall be established forever, in accordance with all his words, in accordance with all his vision. Nathan spake to David, and he came to him when I sat before the Lord, and said, Who am I, O Lord God? What is my house that you have brought me thus far? And yet this was a small thing in your eyes, O Lord God. You spoke in his servant's house, no great one to come, and this instruction from Maker. O Lord God, what more can David say to you? You know your servant, O Lord God, because you have promised, and according to your own heart, you have brought about all this greatness. And make yourself there. Therefore you are great, Lord God. There is none like you. There is no God beside you, according to all that we have heard without yes. And who is like a Hebrew Israel, and the one nation on earth, whom God went to redeem to his people, making himself near. And do a horror great and awesome deeds by judging out for the Hebrew, whom you redeemed for himself from each nation and scars, and you establish yourself with people with Israel, to be your people forever. And you, O Lord, became nation. Now, Lord God, confirm forever the word that you are speaking concerning yourself, concerning his house, and do as you are speaking, and he will be magnified forever, saying, The Lord of hosts is God over it. And as your servant David will be a servant for you. And the Lord God of hosts, the God of Israel has made his revelation to your servant, saying, And I'll build in your house. And therefore your servant has guys to pray this prayer to you. And now, Lord God, you are God, and your words are true. And you promised this good thing to your son. Now therefore may it please you to bless the house of your servant, so that it may continue forever for you, Lord God, I have spoken. And with your blessing shall the house of your servant be blessed forever. And after David defeated the Philistines and subdued them, and David took them at the Gala, and the hand of the Philistines, and he defeated Moab, and measured them with the line, making them lie down on the ground. 2 lines he measured to be put to death, and they gave him 1 full line to be spared. And the Moabites became servants to David and brought tribute. David defeated Hadad, son of Rahab, king of Syria, as he went to restore his power up the river Euphrates. And David took from him 1,700 horsemen and 20,000 foot soldiers. David had himself all the chariot horses, but left enough for 100 chariots. And the Syrians of Damascus had to help Hadad king of Syria. They struck down 22,000 men of the Syrians. And David put garrisons in Aram at Damascus. And the Syrians became servants to David and brought tribute. And the Lord gave victory to David wherever he went. And David took the shield of gold, though carried by the sons of Hadad. The sons of Hadad put them to Jerusalem, and from Bethel and from Berothai, the cities of Hadad, King David took very much bonds. And Toi, king of Hamath, heard that David had defeated the whole army of Hadad. And Toi sent his son Joram to King David, and asked about his health and to bless him, because he had fought against Hadad and defeated him. For Hadad had often been at war with Toi. And Joram brought with an article of silver, of gold, and bronze. These are King David dedicated to the Lord, together with the silver and gold and of bronze. These is King David dedicated to and the silver and gold that he gave him all the nation that he subdued. Him and the Ammonites, the Philistines, and Amalek, and the spoil had the son of Bar, and the son of Rahab, king of Israel. And David made a name for himself when he returned for striking down 18,000 Edomites of Israel. Put garrisons and throughout all Edom he put garrisons, and all Edomites became David's sons, and the Lord gave victory, and David wherever he was, and David reigned over Israel. And David administered justice and equity to all of his people. Joab the son of Zeruiah was over the army. Jehoshaphat the son of Ahilud was recorded. And Zadok the son of Hitto and Ahimelech the son of Uthal were priests, and Zeruiah was secretary. And Benaiah the son of Jehoiada was over the Cherethites and the Pelethites. And David's sons were priests. And David said, "Is there still anyone left for the house of Saul that I may show him sign this and Jonathan said, now there was a servant of the house of Saul, whose name was Ziba, and he called him to David. And the king said to him, Are you Ziba? He said, I am his son. And the king said, Is there not still someone of the house of Saul? I may show the kindness of God to him. Ziba said to him, It is still the son of Jonathan, he is crippled on his feet. And the king said to him, Where is he? And Ziba said to the king, He is in the house of Machir, son of Amiel, Lodebar. And King David son brought him in the house of Machir, son of Amiel. And Lodebar, Mephibosheth, son of Jonathan, son of Saul, and David and fell on his face and paid homage. And David said, Mephibosheth, and then he said, Behold, I am your servant. David said to him, You have fear, for you, I will show you kindness for the sake of your son, sake of your father Jonathan. And I will saw to you to the land of you, and then to Saul your father. And he shall have my table always. And he paid homage and said, I servant, that you should show regard for a dead dog such as I. And the king called Ziba Saul's servant, and said to her, All that belonged to Saul and to his house, and again your master's grandson, you and your sons and sons shall till the land for him, and shall bring in the produce, and your master's grandson may have bread to eat. Mephibosheth, your master's grandson, shall always eat at my table. And Ziba had 15 sons, 20 sons. And Ziba said to the king, According to all that my lord the king commanded, so your servant did. So Mephibosheth had David's deal, like one of the king's sons, and Mephibosheth had the young son, whose name was Micah. All who lived in Ziba's house became Mephibosheth's servants. So Mephibosheth lived in Jerusalem for 8 years, was the king's deal, while he was lame and birthday. And after this, the king of the Ammonites died, and Hanun his son reigned in his place. They said, I'll deal loyally with Hanun the son of Nahash, and his father dealt loyally with me. So David sent his servants to consult him concerning his father. His servants came to him and the prince of the Ammonites said to Hanun, You think, because David has confided to you, and he's not reigned over father. Has not David sent his attitude to search the sea, to spy land overthrow? So Aaron took his servants and shaved off half the beard, and covered the garment of the man. After the absence of the boy, when I was told David, he said to me, The men were greatly ashamed, and the king said, Remain at Jericho until you have been to God, and then return. Then the Ammonites saw that, and they had become a stench to David. And the Ammonites sent hide the Syrians at Bethlehem, and the Syrians deserted about 20,000 foot soldiers, and the king of Makkah with 1,000 men, and the men towed 12,000 men. And David heard of, he sent Joab and all the host of mighty men. And the Ammonites came and drove in battle away the villages of the king. And the Syrians of Zobah and of Rahab and the men of Tob and Makkah were by themselves in the open country. And Joab saw that the battle set against them, both in the front and the rear. He should summon the best militias and arrayed them against the Syrians. As he men, he put in charge of Abishai's father, and he arrayed them against the Ammonites. If he said, The Syrians are too strong for me, then you shall help me. And the Ammonites are too strong for you, then I'll come and help you. You have good courage, and let's be courageous for our Caesar of our God. May the Lord do what seems good to him. And Joab and he were with him, drew up near to battle against the Syrians, and they fled before him. And the Ammonites saw the Syrians fled, they likewise fled before which entered into the sea. And Joab returned from fighting the Ammonites and came to Jerusalem. The Syrians saw that they defeated the fighters of the gathering all together, and Hanun the son gathered the burden of the Syrians, who were on the efforts, and they came to Hanun and showed back the command. Showed back the command of the army of Hanun at the head. And was told David, and gathered all Israel together and crossed the Jordan and came to Hanun. The Syrians arrayed themselves against David and fought with him, and the Syrians fled before Israel. And David killed the Syrians' men 700 chariots and 40,000 horses, and wounded Shobach, the commander of the army, so he died. And the kings who were sent to Hanun saw that they had been defeated by him, so they made peace with Israel and became subject to them. So the Syrians were afraid to save the Ammonites anymore. It's Proverbs 15. The soft answer turns for the wrath, but a harsh word stirs their anger. The heart of the wise commands knowledge, but not fools plot folly. The eye of the Lord are in every place, keeping watch on evil and the good. A gentle tongue is a tree of life, but for understanding breaks the spirit. A fool despises his father's instruction, but whoever heeds reproof is prudent. In the house of righteousness there is much treasure, but in trouble was the income of the wicked. This is the rash but knowledge, not so the hearts of fools. Sacrifice to the wicked is an abomination to the Lord. But the prayer of the upright is acceptable to him, the way of the wicked is an abomination to the Lord. He loves him who pursues righteousness. There is severity as well for him who forsakes the way. Whoever hates me will die. Shall on the bed lie open before the Lord. How much more than the hearts of the children. His comfort does not like to be rude. He will not go to the wise. Glad how makes a cheerful face. I saw of heart the spirit is Christ, and heart of him who is understanding seeks knowledge. The mouth of fools feed on fire. All the days the afflicted are evil, and the cheerful hearts continue all feast. And it is the little with fear of the Lord, and great treasure, and trouble with the bed is the of helps with others, and if five knocks and hate you with it. A hot temper says it for you slow to anger quiets contention. And the way of a slug is like a hedge of thorn, and the path that arises level will rise down at least the grandfather. And the foolish man despises his mother. The wise enjoy to him with access, but a man on decision and walks to head. When our counsel plans fail, with many advice they succeed, they have to enter joy to man. And awareness is no good days, the path of life leads God for the pain. You shadow of his shoulder, if the Lord takes down the house of the power, maintains the respect, his thoughts of the wicked and abomination to the Lord. Rituals are pure, for both grief and just gain troubles his own taste, so he hates bribes and good. Hard and righteous palms his hand to answer. One days hand to answer. The last the wicked pours out evil things. The Lord is far from the wicked. He hears the prayer of the righteous. The word of the eye rejoices the heart. Good news refreshes the bones. The ear that listens to life giving and beautiful down on the wise. Whoever ignores instruction despises himself. He who listens to reproof gains knowledge. The ear of the Lord is instruction and wisdom. He molded comes with more honor. Psalm 143. Hear my prayer, Lord. Give ear to my pleas for mercy. In your faithfulness answer me in the righteousness. Enter not into judgment with sin. Who knows living against righteous before you. The enemies pursue my soul. He has my life to the He's made me sit in darkness with those long dead. If my spirit faints within me, your heart within me is a poor. I remember the days of our I meditate on all that you have done. When the look of your hands, I stretch out my hands to you. My soul thirsts for you like a parchment, and is me quickly over. My spirit fails. Hide not your face from me. Just dive me like those who go down to the pit. Let me hear in the morning over this step as well. And your trust make me know the way I should go. To you I lift up myself, deliver me from my enemies, O Lord. And I take for refuge, teach me to do your fear, my God. May your good spirit lead me and never go. In your name's sake, O Lord, preserve my life, and your rise to bring my soul out of trouble. In your steadfast love, you will cut off my enemies, and you'll destroy the adversaries of myself. I am the servant. Now the stones cannot do the Lord's prayer. His prayer has the Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. His daily bread, if it goes with adversaries, reign of darkness. He's not too impatient, there is an evil one. Yes, skin and pound the growth of our men. See you tomorrow. Bye.